New on AM Extra, beginning today, part of the AIDS Memorial Quilt, one of the largest community art projects in history, will be on display at OMSI in Portland.
The display will showcase 12 blocks of the artwork with personal dedications to more than 110,000 people who have died of HIV and AIDS. And joining us live to talk about the project, OMSI CEO Erin Graham and Paul Lumley. He's the CEO of the Cascade AIDS Project. Thank you so much for joining us and talking about this.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us more about the project. How did it come to us?
Well, we've been thinking about this for a long time. We have a very active LGBTQIA community at OMSI, and the AIDS is one of the largest epidemics in the world, and it's been long going. So we know it's really important for people to have good information about current health and science and storytelling so that they can be able to get involved in the solutions going ahead.
Well, Paul, Cascade AIDS Project was one of the community groups who worked with OMSI here, bringing this project to Portland, bringing this display to OMSI. What do you think this is going to mean to folks to have part of the quilt here on display?
Well, it's going to be tremendously powerful for the whole community, including the LGBTQ plus community and those who are living with HIV. It's a collaboration with our Aging Well program, which is our program to help our community have healthy living for those who are long-term survivors of HIV and AIDS. And just yesterday during our all-staff meeting, we sadly read 30 names of people who we lost in our community to AIDS. These are all our clients, so it's still a very active issue in our community.
Paul, how can people support this project and the Cascade AIDS Project in general?
Well, come to the quilt and see the exhibit. I want to thank OMSI for your amazing collaboration with Cascade AIDS Project. The awareness itself will be very beneficial to the community for prevention. We also offer a lot of housing programs. We have a gender-affirming healthcare facility. Actually, a second one will be built later this year. And we have a long-term care facility for those who are living with HIV and AIDS and need 24 hours care. And we have 2 facilities in Southwest Washington. So it's a fairly large effort to reduce and eliminate AIDS in our community.
You know, Erin, it's interesting. We often think of the AIDS quilt as being such a cultural piece of the 80s and 90s. But to Paul's point, HIV and AIDS is still a very large issue today. And this exhibit is coming to us on the heels of the COVID-19 pandemic, right?
Yes.
We just went through a situation that can draw some health parallels here. Is any of that kind of incorporated into this exhibit? What all can folks take away contextually here?
It absolutely is. So we are featuring 12 panels that tell the stories and share the experience of a lot of folks from Oregon and the Pacific Northwest. And we have volunteers and educators within the exhibit that are helping people to interpret that and connect it to their lives currently, and what we're learning about living with COVID and the viruses and pandemics to come. So the display, this will be free to the public. It's on display today through February 19th, Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 4 every day, and I really encourage people to come. It's an incredibly powerful experience.
And physically on your campus, where is the quilt going to be? Where do people actually come to check it out?
You come right in through the lobby, and it is displayed in a special area of our atrium, or excuse me, of our auditorium, and that's how we can make sure it's free.
Well, that's fantastic, and it really is. It's one of those things, to see pieces of the quilt in person it's moving in a way that's hard to describe. What has this done for conversations around HIV and AIDS, Paul?
Well, we in the community are struggling right now to get just attention on HIV and AIDS because people think it's a disease of yesterday or a pandemic that has been solved, but it really hasn't. And people are still contracting the disease and people are still dying from it. So this quilt display, this exhibit, is a very real-day reminder of those who we have lost in the past, the generations we've lost, and those who are still suffering today.
Erin Graham, CEO of OMSI, and Paul Lumley, the CEO of the Cascade AIDS Project. Thank you so much for coming in and telling us about this AIDS Quilt project.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. And for more information on the AIDS Quilt exhibit, just head to coin.com.